Hey everyone, and welcome to another Star Wars Games update, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest in Star Wars gaming news. Today, we'll be going over the latest news on there being yet another new rumored Star Wars game secretly in development, which, believe it or not, has been in the works for quite some time now. In addition to this, we're also gonna quickly talk about the latest new releases of Star Wars games happening this month, which is not one, but two games. And before we get into any of that, a quick reminder that if you do like these type of videos, then be sure to give it a like to show your support for this update series and the content within it. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Starting with our first news story, I want to remind everyone that Star Wars The Last Call, the very first Star Wars game to be released this year in 2021, has officially been out as of a couple of days now, which in itself is pretty big news in my opinion, as we've no doubt had a Star Wars game drought since the release of Squadrons last year. So it's been pretty refreshing to once again play a brand new AAA Star Wars game. I spent a good portion over the weekend playing it, and I gotta say, it's no doubt fantastic. And in my opinion, the best Star Wars VR experience to date with all the different types of gameplay that's offered in this game. So without rambling on about it, which I might just do a whole review video about the game, all I gotta say is if you're a Star Wars fan, are into VR, and are itching for a new game to play, then this, my friends, is definitely it. Another new Star Wars game that will be officially coming out in 2021 is LEGO Star Wars Battles. This mobile strategy game that originally was cancelled during its beta testing stage and then bought out by Apple will be releasing in full for the first time ever this week on September the 24th. But of course, it should be stated that it will be exclusively available on Apple Arcade only. So if you're subscribed to that, then you should be able to finally play this game. However, considering of course this is a multiplayer game only, I'm definitely gonna be curious to see how it will play in such a closed environment like Apple Arcade. Will it thrive there, or will it also fail for the second time? That's something I'm curious to see myself, because who knows? If the player numbers will be low, then they may just maybe release it out of the Apple Arcade to the masses in the iOS marketplace. Or maybe not, we'll just have to see. Now, the big news this week that we have to talk about is regarding the leaks that started to circulate around the internet over the weekend that allegedly Quantic Dream is working on a new Star Wars game as their latest project. This news first started out as a rumor by a French YouTuber named Goutaz, who claimed on September 16 that the studio had made a deal with Disney to make a new Star Wars game. Then later, Tom Henderson from DualShockers reported that he heard the same and that the game has been in development for at least 18 months now. In addition to this, Quantic Dream's Twitter account also liked Henderson's article in what seems like a hint of them potentially confirming the news. However, that didn't last long as they soon deleted the like. And now today, some brand new news has come out from Kotaku, who's also spoken to their own source on this topic, who, believe it or not, has indeed confirmed this rumor. According to Kotaku's source, Quantic Dream has been working on this mystery Star Wars game for at least a year and a half. And what's more interesting is that it won't be a conventional type of quick-time event-driven game that we've come to expect from the French studio. Instead, they said the game will have a more traditional action gameplay and possibly even open world and multiplayer elements. So that alone should really get everyone's attention, as now it looks like not only are we getting an open world Star Wars game from Ubisoft Massive, but also maybe from Quantic Dream too, with of course multiplayer elements, whatever that may be, but it's exciting. Personally, I've never played any of the Quantic Dream games like Beyond Two Souls or Detroit Become a Human, so I don't know much or have an opinion on this dev studio as a whole. Not to mention, it also doesn't help that we don't have any idea on when this game will be set on. Will it be based in the prequel era, original era, or sequel era? We don't know. I mean, heck, it might even be a High Republic era game for all we know, right? But regardless on when or where it will be set in, just to know that we already have yet another Star Wars open world game in the pipeline is already enough to get excited about. And that will do it for this Star Wars Games update. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but to keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.